Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing this. This is the papers we made the other day, but I carried on. I think these are ones I carried on with making. I don't know, I might have done that on video. I'm not sure. That one I think I did because I just couldn't stop doing it. So while I was having, I was just carrying on making papers. I mean, I've got quite a few. Okay, so I've used some that I've still got plenty of, and I'm making that. So that's out of 4-inch pieces, 4-inch by 4-inch pieces of paper that we made the other day. I will use these every day, and I have. I will use these every day. It says on the cover of my thumbnail, it says I'll use these every day, and I have used them every day so far. So they're very useful actually. Okay, so I'm going to show you that, and I'll show you a couple of other things I've done with them as well. Okay, and some of the effects I've got, it's like amazing. So please give me a thumbs up if you'd like to join me today, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go. And so when I made these papers the other day, I thought I'd use them every day, which I have actually. Yeah, so right, so what I've done is I've made, I can't even see, look. I've made these circles, even put Nuvu drops on and managed to leave them. I don't know how I did that, but I did. And then I've done the butterfly, which is probably what we're going to do today. And I made these pockets as well. Look, I love the effects. I don't know how I did it. I didn't do this one on video, so I can't find out how I did this. But look how gorgeous that is. And that is a copy, a scan of it. So it's really nice, and that's just a square, so that's one square twice there, and I did that as well. Yeah, and then added some of those miniature, oh dear, I added some of those miniatures. Yes, okay, well we're supposed to be staying up, not going through. I've got 2 little notebooks in there and a tag with a little miniature version of the leaf thing. And yeah, this is actually, let me just quickly show it all. Yeah, so my daughter got me some papers, and this is actually is that one of those, and then you've got this left, so I've put it up there. Yeah, so I thought that was quite nice, and so that's one of my abstracts there. Interruptions, right. Okay, so these are the papers. Some of them have been used, so I can't use them for this, but I think I've chosen, oh, is that one? Oh yeah, that can be the, yeah, so I need 3, so I'm going to do the butterfly, as I said. That can be the body, because you don't need much of that, and you can do it which way you like, I suppose. So I need one for the wings, which will be this. Now I think the best way is to fold it. Okay, so I'm going to fold it so you've got 2. Can't even tell there, can you then? Right, so let's have a look at him. Right, so okay, I did that quite long, and if you are in America, you probably will have shorter paper anyway. So I'm going to make this shorter anyway because I've got a little bit hanging over there. It doesn't matter about this side because I think you can make it into a tab. I didn't want it straight. If I put it straight, then it would have been fitted on fine. But that could have been a bit of a tab if I'd moved it up there a little bit, couldn't it? And then because you can do something on the other side, doodle or doodly. There you go, look, doodle or ink it up or something. Did I show? Yeah, I showed you that on that, didn't I? Right, so what I'm going to do is, so you need 2. So I'm going to do 2 the same. So it's going to look a bit like that, isn't it? But it doesn't matter, I don't think. I mean, I quite like that. I haven't got another one of those. I've got another one of those, but not those. Okay, so let's go. Let's sort of have to go like this. Okay, so I'm going to make it a little bit shorter than those. Right, let me tell you how long that is before we start. It is about, I think it's 4 inches, so we want it less than that, don't we? So I've started in the middle there. Okay, started in the middle, and I'm going to go less than this because this is 4 inches. There, say. and then you tear down the other side. Like a leaf shape, I suppose, isn't it, really? Leaf shapes, yeah. Of course it's leaf shapes, there we go. So I'm going to have that, that's how big that's going to be. That is great. And so they are very, oh, they look okay, don't they? Thought it was going to look weird because they look like they're in a row. And then what's the other one I was going to use? It's none of the, where's the one with the dots all over it? It's okay, it's here. Right, and this one is, let's have a look. That one is 3 inches. And how big's this I've done now? Oh, that's 3 inches, so you definitely need it a bit less because that's the big one. So I'm going to put that in half. This is one I've just done dots all over, look, with a brush. Anyhow, you know, it doesn't really matter if they're not the same both sides at all. It's fine. Right, okay, so again I'm going to start in the middle and perhaps come along like this. So start in the middle. You want to start in the middle because you want some sort of a, yeah, it's basically a leaf shape, isn't it? I could never do leaf shapes. I always did a massive point here, which I'm doing now. Yeah, and then you can turn it over if you like, but I'm going to come back and do it like this. Turn it over so you can, if you want to do it on the other side. I want to do a nice, you want to do a nice fat one. Don't make it thin. I would do it, say, with as much length as possible. And there, like that. Yeah, so there we go. And is that about the same? Yeah, that's a little bit smaller, which is what I wanted. So there's your two little wings with a little, so yeah, you have little wings at the back. Right, there's a little trick to this because it's not the same, it's not quite as it looks. Right, I'm just looking for the, where did I put the body? Oh, there, no, that's not it. I could use that one, couldn't I? I could use that one. I was going to use that grey one, but I can't use the grey one. Right, okay, so all you need is, that is going to be the middle bit, so it's going to be half of it then. Okay, I think it doesn't need to be quite that long. So you need to do, might have to start it off with a little pair of scissors or something. The way it's carrying on. Right, so I'm going to start this off with a little pair of scissors because it's so tough, that paper. It's not normal paper, it's photo paper. So I'm going to tear it like that, okay? Now you sort of like come up, then you come in like that, and then you come out again. If you want to, I mean, you can do it as thin as you like, really. And then, let's see how long that is. I'm going to do it a little bit shorter perhaps than that one. I'll tell you how big. It is 3.5. That's 3.5 inches. So that's the shape you want. You want it the same both sides, although you can, of course, attempt to cut it. It's going to be quite fat, isn't it? It's got a bit fatter head than that one. No, it's about the same. Right, so, and you can get rid of the crease. There's no crease on that one. Oh, actually, I can feel it, but you can't really see it. Okay, let me show you what to do now, because this is really important. Well, it isn't important, but I think it's logical. I'm going to find out where to, I'm going to put it in the second signature. Yeah, because I want some flat pages in this, because, yeah, I'm going to put it on there, I think. Right, so, again. Oh, yeah. So you can ink it up, yeah, I would ink it up. I would ink it up. I'm just using the archival ink, actually. So I'm just going to ink around these edges. Right then, so what we're going to do is basically this. So you want the wings coming from the middle somewhere, because that's the thorax where it comes from. Actually, there's the head and thorax and the abdomen. So it always comes from the thorax, the middle. Okay, so what I did was, if I can find me glue, right, I think this glue will do, but what I did was, and I think this is a good idea, I don't know, you might have more logic than me, but there we go. I've suddenly got some glue on my hand, I don't know. Right, so I'm going to put it so it's, that glues onto there. So a little tiny bit of glue there. Oh, I think you might need to check it's the same. Oh, we don't have to. I don't think butterflies' wings would. It might be turning a corner, so it might not be absolutely the same as the other one. If you can see, that looks great, doesn't it? I don't know why, that just looks great. So I'm going to do the other side the same, hopefully. I think I'll put a bit of glue on here. Doesn't matter. I don't know if it matters which side. I'm just putting it so far along, not far. And then gluing it so it's, I don't know, the negative space, can you, in the negative space is actually this bit here, not what some people think. That's the negative space there, that where I put my finger through, that is the actual negative space. Just got to check, if you want it the same, just check it looks the same as the other one, which it does. So that's good, isn't it? And that's about, anyway, I think it's, that one's very slightly wider, but it doesn't bother me. Right, and then what you can do is, oh yeah, you want to check it's like a bottle, doesn't it? You want to check, I mean, butterflies' heads are that shape, so I've done quite well there, haven't I? Look. Right, so this can go wherever you like. If you want it doing it straight, then you, I think, can make the the bings bigger. I was going to say, I think the wings bigger. Right, okay, so I'm going to, if this is going to go over the edge, I'm going to make it go towards the edge so I can make it into a tab, actually. But hopefully it won't. I mean, I'm not, that will fit actually, won't it, all on the page this time. But I'm not bothered about a little bit over the edge there. But this side, I mean, the other one was where the knot is, I mean the string is, so yeah. So I don't think butterfly wings aren't like that, are they? I think, I don't know. I don't know if there's some sort of space. I think I left a space on the other one. Oh yeah, it's on the other signature, isn't it? Yeah, I left a space. I think it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to put that like that. Okay, and it's sort of this area I'm going to glue. Yeah, and then you can sort of, I wouldn't do it on the page, no, that's a very bad idea, isn't it? Yeah, I've actually got a glass mat. I could do it onto that, because I think you can get rid of the glue off a glass mat. Theoretically, I think you can anyway. That's about right there, isn't it? Yeah, so, yeah, I think that's about right level as well. I mean, you can do it like probably when it's probably, my butterfly is probably gliding when it's doing this. Okay, let's see if I can put that the same as this. So it's there, so there somewhere, isn't it? So I want to put that, see if you can get the same negative space, which is this here. Okay, if you want to get it the same, you don't have to, of course. You can be all arty here. Just thinking, and then obviously you want those about the same length. Definitely, I think that anyway. Otherwise, it might look a bit broken. I don't know, a broken butterfly. Imagine my daughter and my granddaughter actually. Yeah, they both said very similar things. Was it? Look, I found a beetle. I says, is it dead? She says, yes, it's broken. And her daughter said something very similar. I can't remember what she said. I've written it down somewhere. It's hilarious, isn't it? So then you just glue. I would put it slightly away from the edge. Yeah, like that, yeah. And then you can do all the bits if you like. I mean, I'm going to put some bits on mine. I mean, you can do what you like. You can add sequins or flat back pearls, things like that, rather than Nouveau drops. Okay, you can fill it in if you like as well a bit. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to put it so it's flying into the page. Same as the other one. Right, so if that's coming over the edge, I'm not bothered about that because I just don't want it to be folded there like the other one is. Right, so there we go. I'm going to have a look, see if I can find the things I used yesterday. So this is what I was looking for, enamel accents. It's similar to Nouveau drops. So perhaps you've got that rather than Nouveau drops, I don't know. Right, let's get this. Yeah, I've got my eyes, the eyes one. It could be figure of eights though, couldn't it? Look. Figure of eights one. Right, yeah, this is because I'm in the room where it's cold. There we go. Okay, so you put your little antennae. I don't know whether they come from there. I assume they do about there, don't they? And then you can put a little, well, you don't have to do this. You can put a flat back pearl if you like, or some, because I think they have teardrop shaped ones, don't they? Sometimes. I'm doing an elongated one there. I've got some white one. I got a white one of those as well. Quite good then. And these, I love these. These are the. This is one of my favourite ones. Glitter drops, and it dries about the same. It's Golden Sunset. It dries about the same as the it's Nouveau drops, as the ordinary ones. So I'm going to do some of these alternate with gold, I think. There. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Right, so when it's dry, I'm going to ink around that because I've got to do it, didn't I? Should have done that before I put that down. So that's old paper actually. This underneath, it's called old. I think it's the old paper one. It might be. That's one of mine. Gel press. I just did around the edge with the gel press. With the with the gel press it was. Yeah. So what you can do extra patterns. Did I show? I didn't show you, did I? I don't know if I can show you now, but I did extra patterns on things like that. I've got the Nouveau drops and I've got them little white squares. Can we see that? Because I don't know where you look. Oh yeah, are you looking? Can you see? So yeah, little white squares. I did those to that. Let's see if I've done everything I did. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, so it doesn't matter where you do that. I thought I'd leave that bit because it's too much. If you do, I suppose if you do too much, it's too much, isn't it? Yeah. I was going to use that other one, but I'm not showing you because if I'll show you what I did. I did that. So I mean that might confuse you. So I wouldn't have actually shown that on video, but that's what I did. So remember. Yeah, I tried to show you carefully how to do it, didn't I? Right, okay. So that's about it then, isn't it? Apart from, is that it? Yeah, apart from to say, this can be a journaling space. So you've got place to journal here, obviously. Alternately, you can put something there if you want. And all around here as well. So I thought that'd be really nice on the page, wouldn't it? It's just a flat design page. Yeah, so yeah, and that's the other one, which is bigger. You can see, and then I've got that right just where that little hole is. So I can't tuck it round, otherwise I'd be able to tuck it under. So what I might do with that, apart from I've got to be careful with this, is to just tear it off or tuck it under as best I can. Yeah, yes, I'm getting Nouveau drops up on the paper, so I'm gonna, so it doesn't look like I've done that, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, if you ever do that, just try and get rid of it, because it looks like, yeah, they. Oh, I see what they've done. They've done, you know. So I'm going to put some extra one on there and let it dry for 2 hours, at least. I think it's about 2 hours. It seemed to be last night. So that's good, isn't it? Right. And then, oops, hold on. Oh, hold on. See if I can just get a little bit more on that one. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, I could have wiped that little. It doesn't really matter. Yes, best thing to do with these is the up-down movement, because if you drag it, then you get them little, yeah, draggy bits, right? But obviously you might be using fatback pearls, which will take a bit longer. Obviously for speed, I've done those. Okay then, so I hope you like my idea today. It gives me a thumbs up. I hope you will have a go at this. I mean, it's easy to do, and show you how, didn't I? So it's about, that's 4 inches, so I would say 3.5 inches or a bit less, and this one is 2. In fact, it's not much different, look. Yeah, so you could just do a different shape, perhaps. Yeah, so it's not much difference, that one. So, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be absolutely amazing. And goodbye. Thank you so much.